Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I was told to talk about this topic because I talked about it in my last video. So the Montana LLC loophole. And what this loophole is kind of more on an interest of if you own exotic cars like, Lamborghini, Ferrari, McLaren, Bugatti, Koenigsegg, you buy these $100,000, $1 million cars and you don't want to pay taxes on them. And you kind of just want to, just keep it differently. So I'll kind of go into this, and it's a pretty simplistic process. And there's agencies in Montana that do this for you. It's a big thing for Montana. And again, you'll see if you look at a lot of guys that have supercars that, if you see a Bugatti, if you see a Koenigsegg, if you see any kind of supercar like that, it's a good chance that you'll probably see it with a Montana license plate. And how do you do this? And anyone can do this. Myself, I've kind of looked into this saying hey, it'd be kind of interesting, but what's the pros and what's the cons about it? So first off, let's start with where do you go? First thing is that you just go to, just put in Montana LLC in your search engine Google. And one that I found that was fairly interesting was the $49 Montana LLC registered agent. It's a interesting website. I'll put it down below. Seems like a good company. I'm actually going to contact them and kind of get their process on it and see how it works and kind of go from there. But all you really do is, contact them. You fill out some forms. They create an LLC for you. And again, it's whatever you want it to be. And then when you want to register your car with it, you just give them all the DMV paperwork and you get plates within a week to your car. But again, that is a plus side. And again, so when you create a Montana LLC, that is declared a permanent residency. Even though it's not you, the company is a permanent residency in the state of Montana. So that allows you to get the tax exemption for property. And what they declare as a light vehicle is anything from my kind of car to a BMW to heavy trucks like a 2500, a 3500. They still declare that a light vehicle. So in California here, where you're registering a fairly new truck that's a 1500 Silverado, you're spending $900, almost to $1,000 just to register it for 1 year. Where this company, what they'll do is that you literally pay $849. That's including setting up the process of the LLC, registering the vehicle for 1 year, everything's said and done for $849 for 1 year. And then your following year of registration, if your car is brand new to 4 years old, it'd be $232 for that 1 year. And then when you get to 5 to 10 years old, then it's only $135. When your vehicle is 11 years old, it is $65. Then at year 12, you can pay $135, and that is a permanent registration plate, meaning that after that, you never have to pay anything ever again. Now, does this sound too good to be true? Well, yeah, again, it's a very easy process. It probably would take you maybe 2 weeks max to get everything said and done with this company, and I would say contact them. I'm going to put a link below to the company that I have found interesting where I want to further more information on it. So, and what's the plus side of this as well is that, again, Montana doesn't have any smog. You don't have to pay sales tax. So for residents like me, for California, that's very intriguing. It means I can do some modifications to my car where, again, I don't have to worry about having a smogged vehicle every year and taking those parts off and putting them back on. So I can just maintain that plate with Montana and I'm good to go. So that's a few of the plus sides, but what are the negatives? So first off, you're got to worry about your insurance. So my current insurance is USAA. So I'm actually going to contact my insurance saying, hey, if my vehicle is owned by my company, how can I insure my car? Because again, that's where a lot of people are like, hey, I've looked at Life of Palos, Vinwiki, Donut Media, where they've talked about these things and saying, oh, well, your insurance can deny you a claim. Well, yeah, they can because your car's owned by the company now. So contact your insurance and say, hey, I'm going to put my vehicle under my company's name. How can I make sure it is still covered? It's a simple thing, guys. That's where I'm looking at all these other videos. I'm like, yeah, I understand that your insurance claim could be denied, but just call your insurance company before you do it and you kind of get the ball rolling. It's a very simple thing, guys. Come on. So again, that's one thing, your insurance. So make sure that you contact your insurance company saying, hey, what can I do? Second, so in the state of California, it is once you've, say if you're an out-of-state resident, you move here, you have up to 20 days to, I think it's 20 or 30 days, where you have to register your car in the state of California. I am a California resident, so how can I get away with this of saying, hey, my company is in Montana, so that's why I registered my car there, but I still have a California driver's license, which that is a gray area. So if you have a crazy car and you're drawing a lot of attention yourself, California Highway Patrol probably will pull you over, or any city police will pull you over and kind of start asking questions. It's probably the cop's discretion of what they're going to do and what they're going to ticket you or not. I need to find out more information if it's possible to get a Montana license, because then if you have a Montana license and your car is a Montana car or has a Montana registration plate, then you're really kind of fine for the most part. And you just say you're visiting, you just get away with that aspect. But if you still have a California driver's license and you're driving that car, you're looking to get into trouble. And then next is if you do buy cars and you're skipping out on California registration, you're skipping out on paying sales tax, you can get in a lot of trouble with the IRS, the Internal Revenue Services. It's there, you're playing with fire, you're rolling the dice. Are you wanting to take that chance? It's not an absolute big deal if you're a small fish in a big pond, but again, take it at your own discretion. Do I condone this? Absolutely not. Am I looking into it myself? Yeah, I've kind of pondered the idea, because why not? I honestly just thought it'd be kind of cool to have a Montana plate on my car. So, but guys, it's a very easy process. Like, it's not difficult at all. Anyone can do it. And I'm literally going to put the information in the links below. Literally just go there, click on it, read it for yourself, and there you go. I will give you fair warning though. So in the state of California, there literally is a page on CHP's website for people that are out of registration for either California registration is expired, or if you have an out-of-state plate. So if you piss off your neighbor, or you're that guy that no one likes in your neighborhood, be careful, because they literally can go onto this website, and I'll put that down below too to show you. All I have to do is the make, the plate number, the incident when they observed it, and they can come get you. So be careful. I'm telling you right now, again, I do not condone this. I do not say, hey, go ahead and do this, stick it to the man, because again, we all pay our fair share of taxes. We are, want to save a buck or two. But again, it's more prominent for the rich than for us, but why not? If you want to save $1 or $2, you want to kind of look into this, do it. I think it's a fantastic idea. I honestly want to kind of maybe explore this a little bit more, because even if I buy a really crappy old car and I don't want to worry about getting it smogged or paying taxes on it or registration fees, maybe I will just go look into Montana and just do that. And there's no harm, I don't think. Even though it is kind of illegal. We'll see. But in other words, guys, I think this is it's a very easy process. I'm going to say it over and over again, because it really is not difficult. And I'm going to try and kind of, do some other videos about it. Maybe like do a process of my own self doing it, because I will probably look further into this maybe next year, not this year, just because I've already paid my registration for my car. So there's no point in me spending more money on something that's good for at least another year on my car. Literally, I just paid it. So I was like, okay, well, waited too long, even though I knew about this 3 years ago. And then if you kind of like, hey, like me and a friend want to try this, you and your friend can split the LLC costs. So you're saving yourself money right there, especially if he has a big truck and you have a car. It's saving him tons of money probably, where, it's not all in your benefit, but it's okay. All right, guys. So thanks for watching. This has been a very interesting kind of topic, and I'm going to do a little more research on it, because again, I just want to kind of put it out there, kind of the starting point of it, which again provided a decent amount of information for you to start kind of inquiring on yourself. But it's so again, look into yourself. If you want to further into it, drop a comment. Let me know what your guys' thoughts are. I really am kind of curious of what you think, and would you do this yourself? Again, I do not condone it. It is not illegal, but it is a very gray area. So just, go at your own discretion. Again, you could get in a lot of trouble if you are caught not paying taxes and other things on that. But again, it's all on what you want to do. So again, thank you for watching. Don't have to like, don't have to comment, just kind of follow along. This is kind of cool information that I just keep stumbling on and just want to provide it to you guys. All right, so see you in the next one.
You've gotta know that nothing lasts.